Guys, JP here. So we ended up picking up a Harbor Freight 36-inch sheet metal brake. This thing says it'll do up to 12 gauge. Got tired of hand braking a lot of stuff or using the bead roller to brake a lot of stuff, so we're gonna open this bad boy up. Comes actually boxed up pretty nice. It's bolted to the pallet so it won't fall over on you. So make sure you get those two out. We're gonna go ahead and get the rest of this stuff unpackaged, and then we'll start to set this thing up. Okay, you get two pedestal legs, two floor mounts in the machine, and then package of hardware and our manual. All right, so looking at this expanded view of the instructions, it's going to be bolt, flat washer, or sorry, lock washer, flat washer, and nut. However, does not come with lock washers. It's just flat washers. If we look at the legs of the machine itself, the two are on the outside with the center on the inside. So when we assemble these legs, it will need to be turned in like this, and the other one the opposite direction. So here is your adjustment rods for your clamp force on your cam system. This works like a cam. You'll feel it actually like, you see it's off-centered, and then you lock it down. So should feel a little bit of tension. There you go. And that's also to make sure you're getting even force along the way. This plate back here can be adjusted if need be, if it's not truly centered. Clamp it back down so you know where your bend is going to be. Look here, got about an 1/8 inch gap. Gets a little closer in the center, and then goes to right under an 1/8 inch, so we can make some adjustments to this side here to bring this whole system back just a hair so it clamps even. This is your bend plate, so, and we might eventually extend these out. They're pretty short. But let's just give it before we make any adjustments, we're just gonna give it a little try on a scrap piece of 20 gauge. We mostly use for automotive. I think we got some 16 gauge is the thickest we usually use here for the most part. Unless we're doing obviously like fabrication for some brackets or something, but I have a scrap piece that I was kind of messing around with. I bought the cheap little $30 bench top brake and from Harbor Freight, and let me tell you, that's a waste of money. Just my personal opinion. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of clamp this down. Let's just say, for shits and giggles, I'm just gonna say we're gonna clamp it down right here. Again, this is 20 gauge steel. It's already kind of pre-bent, but you can see I'll set you guys down on this side. So I can actually use both hands here. All right. Well, for being a scrap piece of metal that was already kind of pre-bent, it did well. We are definitely going to have to make adjustments because it wanted to slip on this side. So we're going to need to tighten down the clamp force on this side. But yeah, I think it works. Let's get I think I got a little scrap piece of straight around here, possibly. All right, so, oh, actually, let me get you over here. So I did adjust these to bring it forward just a little bit and even it out on both sides, but also this came kind of assembled with this one cockeyed. You see the gap in there. So, oh, sorry, it's got a gap, so this can actually twist. And so mine was twisted, pre-assembled, and so the bearing was almost out, the little bushing in there. So now, when I roll it, it actually stays within its channel like it's supposed to. So I got a piece of just some scrap 20 gauge. We're gonna try a long bend on this edge that's not pre-bent, just to see how the bend quality looks. All right, those are locked down. Let's give this a shot. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. And there you guys go. It's got a nice, tight, clean radius. See that? Good bend. This thing, I think they said will do 115 or 120 degrees, so it can actually go past 90. This one I just kind of eyeballed the 90 just to see what it, how it does. This is 20 gauge, and this is probably, I think this sheet, if I'm not mistaken, is originally a 28 by 30 to fit my plasma cutter. So I've cut off some. So this is probably close to 24 inches, no problem, not a lot of stress or effort. If these were a little longer, it'd make it even easier for some leverage if this thing was anchored to the ground. I've seen guys put a base plate for a foot plate across the front on the floor, so that way you can stand there and doesn't move on you, I might do the same thing. But yeah, I think, if I'm giving my honest opinion, I think this would easily do small 12 gauge. So maybe max 4 to 6 inches, but like for bending brackets or something, I think it'd be great. Doing a full piece 36 inches, I think even the instructions say max width on them, possibly. Yeah, okay, so right here, 12 gauge, it says you can do up to 18 inches. I think that would be a little tough with these short arms, just my personal opinion. But it says it's capable of doing it, so yeah, and it can do max box depth 3 inches. So, and yeah, up to 120-degree angles. So, awesome, guys. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this Harbor Freight 36-inch sheet metal brake. Again, I think it's worth the money. They were having a 15% off store-wide sale today. I didn't even know. I went down there to buy this at $2.99, and I got $45 off. So about 250 bucks plus tax. And I think it's a good investment for the new fab shop. Anyways, you guys, thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys on the channel next time. Until then, have a good one.